Ah, nostalgia. That bittersweet longing for the past. Let's be honest, all of us have our own hints of nostalgia for pretty much everything. Video games, music, and even our own lifetime. And of course, I myself have had my own hints of nostalgia, as you could have told from my past here on YouTube. So today's video is going to be something a little different. This video will be the start of a series I would like to call Hints of Nostalgia. Basically, this series will be videos of me covering games I used to cherish way back when I was younger. And to start off the series, we'll be looking over a seemingly unknown game known as Demolition Derby 2. So, let's get into it. So, before we get to the actual game itself, let's go over who made the game, Beer Money Games. Originating from Wisconsin, who used to make wallpapers, BMG released the first game in December of 2014, titled Coin Rally, which is basically a rally racing game where you collect coins. Self-explanatory. But if we scroll past their other games like RC Challenge 3D and Mini Golf 3D, we'll find Demolition Derby 2, BMG's take on the classic vehicular combat series, Destruction Derby. According to the website, it says that there was a first game, released in December 2015, approximately a year and a half before the second game came out. However, it isn't listed on BMG's website, and can only be found on their Google Play page. Moving on, the description reads, Banger Racing, Destruction Derby, open wheel driving, upgrade and customized vehicles.
You're too late, Sonic! I am now forklift certified! Oh my god!
Anyway, this game has 50 million downloads with over 1 million reviews, which averages to a 4.7. The reviews seen on the game page are mostly positive, which should mean this game is good, right? Yes. I recently came back to this game after not playing it for well over 4 years, but I'll tell you, this game was fun, despite not having that much to do. But let's get into the game and see for ourselves. So, loading in, you are presented with your selected car, which, if it is your first time playing, would be a tiny classic. A small two-door based off of a 1959 Austin Mini, a British manufactured car.
I didn't even call him?
Nice horn! As of recording, there are 56 cars in the game, with such options as a NASCAR from the 90s, a Pontiac Trans Am, which is what I use in my footage, the famous Dodge Charger Daytona, and even a tank, which can actually shoot, by the way. Once you've selected your desired car, there are a few things you can do, like free roam, where you can drive around, anger the whole police department. Is that car upside down? Oh no, it's stuck to a fucking fire hydrant. It's stuck to a goddamn fire. Destroy all of the traffic they're trying to get by their day, or undermine a race at the small figure 8 track and wreck everybody. Alright, now we're just gonna go infiltrate this figure 8. Like, I just came out of nowhere and I dumped them. So now the cop cars are in this race too, and now they're going backwards, so now they're officially disqualified from this race. I don't know what position I'm in. I guess this is like the leader. Oh, what? Wait. So you're telling me, in the races, this fence isn't visible, but on free roam, shit. But in free roam, it's an actual fence. It's not. Oh, someone's on fire. Oh, judging by that sudden loss of frames, I'm assuming someone got clobbered. I guess not. Oh, I just got a bump draft from the cop car. That was close. But you know what? Oh, shit. Okay. All I did, I got some air there. Moving on, there's also racing and demolition derbies that you can partake in across 3 maps, all of which combine from more than 60 plus layouts throughout each of them, like the beating and banging of figure 8s or ovals. Oh, Jesus Christ! Or more spread out tracks like the twists and turns of the street or closed circuits. If you were to race, you can customize both the distance and the amount of opponents. For distance, the max is 10 laps, and the maximum of cars, including yourself, is also 10. Apparently, for some reason, the amount of opponents also justifies the difficulty, so if you want the hardest challenge from AI, you have to race with 9 of them. At most points, the racing can be very fun, especially if you're like me and attempt to get to the front from the back. The AI isn't too hard nor too easy, which is what matters most. You'll also earn credits for finishing first through third, with first place earning you 700 with the most number of laps and opponents. You can then double your earnings if you want, but you have to watch an ad, which makes sense for something like this. Speaking of ads, this game is relaxed with them, only having one play either before or after a demolition derby or race, and of course, when you want to double your earnings. Now for demolition derbies. I mean, what is there to talk about them? It's just demolition derbies, except every time someone gets destroyed, they go flying into the stratosphere.
Jeez! Oh my goodness!
Of course, like racing, you earn credits if you finish a high position, and the amount you earn depends on the position, the amount of opponents, and how much damage you inflicted. Outside of demolition derbies, credits can also be earned by collecting coins in free roam, some of which can be found in both the dirt and concrete ovals. In conclusion, Demolition Derby 2, while relatively unknown, is an experience that delivers a fun experience for mobile players to satisfy their sweet tooth for racing, despite not having that much content within. The car selection is great, and it is quite sad that this game isn't getting new cars anymore, but that could be because of the sequel that was released a year after this game's original release. Car customization and upgrades are also a nice touch, with car customization especially, as I am a sucker for stuff like that. The racing and demolition derbies can be very fun, and the AI can be a challenge, although it isn't too hard nor too easy. However, the AI can make mistakes sometimes, with one of those being running into a wall and coming to a dead stop on one of the tracks in the winter map.
Oh, I just got a huge shot from the back.
As for advertisements, they aren't that frequent and only come either before or after a race or derby, or for extra rewards. Personally, I think that more mobile games who shoehorn ads at any time should adhere to this way of doing advertisements. As previously mentioned, there is a sequel to this game. However, I don't think I'm going to cover that for this series, as I have played very little of that game. But that'll be it for now. Thank you for tuning into the first episode of this brand new series, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Upside down, he's barrel rolling. Ryan Preece upside down in the infield.